Peace, everybody. What's good? This is our boy George Malachi Williams, and you are now tuned to the We Buy Homes Fast in Florida podcast. Let's go. Okay, peace, everybody. Once again, it's our boy George Malachi Williams, and in this particular podcast, I want to thank you for showing up. But this particular podcast is talking about what is the state of the market for buyers in Hollywood, Florida. So if you're looking to buy a home in Hollywood and you want to know what the state of the market is, is it still a buyer's market or is it a seller's market? So these are some of the questions that I get all the time. What I want to do is I want to read you an actual article that I wrote yesterday on the 18th of June, just basically breaking down, letting you know, is it a seller's market or a buyer's market, and what's the state of the market in Hollywood? So if you live in Hollywood, Florida, you definitely want to know the answer to this question. So what I'm going to do, let me share my screen with you. And before we get into it, please hit the like button below this YouTube channel and subscribe. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you want to know more information about the state of the market or anything as it relates to real estate, wholesaling real estate, selling your property, buying your property, how to find a real estate agent that's good for you to sell your home or even buy a home in Hollywood, Florida, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please visit our website, WeBuyHomesFastInFlorida.com. And let's get into the screen. Let me share it with you and let me show you what we have. Let's go. Now, but you can see, as I stated before, the name of this particular podcast and this particular blog is The State of the Market for Buyers in Hollywood, Florida. I wrote this article yesterday, as I stated earlier, on June 18, 2019. And I just want to let everyone know, if you're selling your home in Hollywood, Florida, or if you're looking to buy a home in Hollywood, Florida, this is one of the main questions that I get all the time. So, is it still a buyer's market in Hollywood? As experts in Hollywood real estate market, we get asked this question a lot, especially me. Now, the answer isn't as simple as yes or no. It really depends on the property type and location. So depending on the property type and location, and even what your situation is, that will determine whether it's a buyer's market or a seller's market. But let's see. Single family homes in great locations that are priced well have been flying off of the shelves. There's a lot of demand in the market for certain areas, while others can seem like ghost towns. Buyers are often looking for the same thing: good neighborhoods, access to transportation, shopping, good schools, close to work, etc., etc. Properties that deliver all of these are definitely a hot commodity. Sellers with a highly desirable property are in control of the market. But for condos and townhouses, especially those a little off the beaten path or with some funky features, it can be quite a different story. Prices were down in certain areas of Hollywood, but seem to be rebounding as the rental market increases. Investment properties are in demand. The massive amounts of foreign cash flooding into invest in U.S. real estate have impacted the Pembroke Pines market in a unique way. Overall, those people in a position to pay cash for properties have been picking up good deals in the market. Lots of sellers are trying out speculative prices just to see if anyone bites. But most investors are walking away from deals that don't pencil out. So if it doesn't make sense and it doesn't make sense to their bottom line, a lot of the investors are walking out and they're walking away. Again, it just depends on what your situation is, as I stated earlier. Financing is still a major obstacle for buyers. Banks are being incredibly strict, requiring lots of money down and even changing their terms at the last minute. It's not uncommon for approved buyers to get their loans pulled right before closing escrow, although it's getting better than it was just a couple of years ago. Overall, the markets remain incredibly polarized. There is a lot of action at the very top and at the very bottom, with the biggest challenge in the middle. Sound confusing, right? Well, it is, but we can help. There's a lot of shakeup in the U.S. economy still taking place, and the markets are moving fast in lots of directions at once. We're investing in Hollywood because we believe in the community and the people here. If you need to sell a property near Hollywood, we can help you. We buy properties like yours from people who need to sell fast. Give us a call at any time at 305-778-2108 or fill out the form below on this website. As I stated before, depending on what you're looking for and depending on where you're trying to find a house at, that would depend on whether it's a buyer's market or a seller's market. Now, as you can see, it's not as simple as a yes or no answer as it relates to the state of the market for buyers in Hollywood, Florida. It all depends on the property type that you're looking for and the location. And depending on that, that will determine whether it's a buyer's market for you or not. Only you would know the answer to that particular question of what you're looking for, what location you're looking for, and what is the property type. But if you're having difficulty selling your home because you can't get the financing that you need, or let's say you want to sell your home, but the particular buyer wasn't able to get the financing that they need and he pulled out at the last minute, and you still got to continue to pay those bills on that particular property, the mortgage, the utilities, the taxes. If you live in an HOA property, HOA community, you got to pay the HOA fees, insurance. If you still having issues like that, you might want to consider, reaching out to a wholesale company, like We Buy Homes Fast in Florida. We would definitely look at buying your house. You can reach out to us at WeBuyHomesFastInFlorida.com. Also, you can call us at 305-778-2108. And we would love to talk to you, love to speak with you about your property. And once again, I want to thank everyone for watching this video, watching this podcast, and definitely hit the thumbs up button at the bottom, the like button, and definitely subscribe and share this particular podcast. Once again, this is our boy George Malachi Williams, representing We Buy Homes Fast in Florida. Peace out.